Hello. Welcome. My name's Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia. Thank you for joining me on my Facebook Live this Thursday, the 9th of April. It's the Easter long weekend and I'm so excited for it. We've been in lockdown for what feels like a very long time, and I will say it's starting to wear me down a little. So how's everyone else coping? I'm starting to get a little bit, I need to get out. But I am going to be doing quite a bit of crafting this weekend, so that's going to be fun. I'm also going to be catching up with some friends, so that'll be really nice to have a little bit of a catch up and a little bit of a chit chat too. So that'll make me feel like I'm out and about and getting into things as well. So how has everyone's week been? So I've got a few things to tell you that's been going on this week. The first one is, I've been talking about it for the last probably few months, that my daughter was doing a study abroad with her university here in Bendigo. She was going to go to America. Well, today they came out, the Trobe Uni came out and said that they're calling it off. So very, very disappointing. I've got a daughter that's not very happy, and yeah, so it's a little sad that they've called it off so quickly and without really any thought. I think, it's we've still got at least 4 months before she has to even look at going, and yeah, I think we could have waited a little while. Maybe looks like it might get called off at the moment, but they're still looking into it. But yeah, they've fully called it off, so that's really, really disappointing for her, because she's changed around her uni subjects for this year to counteract being away next semester. But anyway, she'll move forward, and yeah, it's just very disappointing. She's worked really hard to save money and get everything in the row to be able to go. So I haven't got anyone come up yet, so I could be just waffling to myself, I don't know. Oh no, hang on, I've got someone up, so that's good. So hopefully everyone's had a really good week. The weather has been really nice here in Central Victoria. We've had some cooler weather, so we've pretty much gone into very autumn weather, almost into winter weather, which is lovely. I do like the cool nights, so it's nice to get in and snuggle down with that comforter. And yeah, so I think we're going to get some rain tonight as well, early hours of the morning. I think we're expecting rain from 2 o'clock onwards, so that's even better as well, because yeah, it's nice to get some rain. Okay, I'm going to get started. I'm going to pop the camera down, so as you pop on, please say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Don't forget to hit like, comment and share on this video, whether you're doing it live with me, you're doing it on the replay, or over on my YouTube replay tomorrow. And that way you'll go in the draw for the cards as well. Hi Marion. Hi Jeanette. Excellent. I've got a few people watching, so that's really good. I'm not sure if you were on as I was just saying my little spiel at the beginning, but Dana's actually not doing the study abroad for next semester over in America. They've actually called it off, so we've had a little bit of a sad household today. But yeah, unfortunately they're not going to see how it goes, even though there's still 4 months before they have to go. They've just straight called it off, so that's really disappointing for her, as she's worked really hard to save up, as well as get all her placements in a row and her study timetable in a row. Hi Sandy. At least she'll be safe. Yeah, well, she'll still be home. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera down, and we're going to go through some of the things that I've had on my channel this week. So thanks everyone for popping on. I'm going to just switch this camera around really quickly. There we go. Excellent. And as you can see, we are almost in winter by all the bad lighting. So I'm going to have to go and get that other big light that I have. I'm not sure how much that helps. We'll go with that for the time being. Hi, Karen. It is a shame for her, Jeanette. She's very disappointed, and I'm disappointed for her. Yeah, it's not good. So let's start with some rack cards, and I've received the most beautiful rack card. Thank you so much, Jeanette. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is the card that she has done for the Sunday Facebook challenge. Isn't this so gorgeous? Using some retired designer series paper. How gorgeous is this egg? Very, very cute. I was so rapt when I received it. I haven't put it on the website yet, the Random Act of Kindness Facebook group yet, but I'll do that tomorrow. I've been busy today, so isn't that gorgeous? So you have till Sunday if you want to join in for the Sunday's Facebook challenge. Cool and wet up with you, Marion. Well, I'm hoping that it's coming down our way. That'd be really nice. Yes, look at the chocolate egg. Now, Jeanette, is that a die? Because that's so cute. Really, and I love the colours. And she's actually gone through her retired designer series paper. Isn't that awesome? I've got lots of retired paper, but I haven't gone through it because it just gives me anxiety to even look at it. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Okay, so Sunday's Facebook challenge was an Easter theme. You haven't done yours yet, Sandy. That's okay. You've got time. And you've got all day tomorrow. So it was an Easter theme, and I've used the Timeless Tulips stamp set. And I actually was doing this for a blog hop, and it didn't turn out how I wanted, so I sort of threw it to the side, and I've moved it, changed it around a little bit for my challenge. So it's using some really wonderful pastel sort of colours for the Easter theme. So that's it there. Like I said, you've got till Sunday to join in, and then Sunday I'll have another challenge as well. Hi Sylvia, thanks for popping in. Okay, so Monday's tips and tricks video was the re-inking of the ink pad. So if you haven't seen that one, pop on and have a look. It's a really simple thing, but if you haven't done it before, it can be a little bit daunting. And I don't know about you, but my ink pads get very dry very quick, so you have to keep re-inking them, and purchasing the re-inkers is just an easy way to do it. That's okay, Pam, I've only just started, I haven't been on for very long. So Tuesday was this card here, very beachy themed, when we're almost in what feels like coming into winter pretty quick. It's using the So Sentimental bundle as well as the Tropical Oasis designer series paper. Now there's a really great tip in this on how you can cut out images from your designer series paper to make your designer series paper go that little bit further. It's a very simple card, but it's just, I really wanted to show how to use that tip of cutting things out that you're going to be covering up anyway. So that is Tuesday's card. And then on Wednesday we have the casing of the catalogue, and I love this one. This one uses actually a stamp set or a bundle from the annual catalogue. It's the Wish for It All bundle, and it's using the So Inviting stamp set, which is in the mini catalogue. So teaming the two together, and this is so cute. Now in the catalogue it's actually an invitation, and I've made it into a card. I didn't want to make an invitation. So lovely colours, old olive, and then we've got some really pretty colours in the background with some vellum over the top to soften them. So really nice card. Okay, so my newsletter went out this week. This is the PDF, or this is the card that there's a PDF tutorial in the newsletter. And I've made a decision that I'm just going to stop doing my newsletters just for a little while. I found that I'm not really enjoying doing them, and I'm a big believer if I'm not enjoying doing them, I need to stop it, because you guys are not going to enjoy it either. So this is the very last card tutorial from my newsletter, and hopefully you're able to get all that's going on in the Stampin' Up world through my lives anyway, so you're not going to miss out on anything. Love the fussy cutting. Yes, isn't that gorgeous? This stamp set, what is it called? It's a funny one. It's a really nice one though. I'm looking through my stamp sets and they're all bundled up. I can't find it, but it's in the mini catalogue, so it's part of a kit. There we go. So that's that one. And Parisian Blossoms Designer Series paper in the background. So don't forget, if you're going to place an order, you can do so in my online store. Use the host code for this month, and there's some wonderful things that you can receive for this month of April. You have the bundle tutorial, and this is some really wonderful cards and projects in here. That's my card there. And I didn't get it out, but you can see it's that poppy, Peaceful Moments poppy with some water wash background. Some really great tutorials here, full of colour photos, all your supplies that you'll need, all the measurements and the directions. So really, really great. Seriously the best. Thanks, Karen. You know what, it'll probably stand out to me now that you've said the name. You'll also earn yourself the Inky rewards for every $50, and you'll get a handmade card for this month as well. So, which is one from this kit that we made last week. This is the one I made a boo-boo with, but and the one I'm giving away today. But this is a really nice kit, great for kids, as well as if you've got mum or grandma at home. That could really be a nice kit to work on as well. Hi Wendy, thanks for popping in. So yeah, so we have that one to give out in just a minute. Now I also want to just go quickly through the Ornate Garden suite that is now available as of the 1st of April. Now it's a really great product medley or suite. There is heaps and heaps in here, from ribbons, embellishments. These are the ribbons here. These are the 2 bundles that are part of the suite. Now for this month, anyone who purchases either one of the bundles, the whole suite, through me, you're going to receive a Ornate Garden Mega Bundle tutorial. I'll show you this front page. There are 90 tutorials. There is 4 parts to the bundle. This is just the first part. Look how thick that is. There is so many tutorials, and look at some of these cards. Absolutely beautiful. So heaps and heaps of inspiration there. I'll also have this one available to purchase for $35. I'm having trouble with my PayPal account at the moment, but as soon as I get that up and running, there'll be a PayPal button for that if you just want to purchase the tutorial. But if you purchase either the bundles or the suite through my online store, you'll receive that for free. Now also my team received that for free, so if you're part of the Inky Stampers, that's free for you as well. So I'm looking at doing a workshop, an online workshop using this suite. Are you guys interested if I do a workshop, do a few cards and just show you some of the products and a few projects from this suite? Let me know, because I can organise that this weekend and we'll do it closer to next week. Let me know if you're interested, because I have started a few things, but it depends on whether anyone's interested. Sandy's interested. All right. Marion's interested. Excellent. All right, well, I'll work on it, and I'll get back to you very shortly as soon as I've worked on a few projects and an actual time and date for you. That's exciting. Excellent. I can always count on you guys. Thank you. So I'm going to quickly show you what we're going to make today. We're making a little Easter treat, but this could be made into anything. It doesn't have to be Easter. I've used the Wildly Happy stamp set. So this one here, these have got some very cute images on them. really I've only got the Timeless Tulips stamp set for an Easter theme, and I've done that to death. So we're going with this one because you can't get any better than little Easter bunnies as part of Easter. So that's what we're going to make today. But before I get onto that one, let's do our draw. So for last week's draw, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Roz Gold Wolfe. Congratulations, Roz. Now, if you could just let me know your address. You can do that either via Messenger, or you can email me at tracy.bish@bigpond.com, and I can send that one out for you. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to bring this little gift back in. Like I said, we have the Wildly Happy stamp set. I'm using a couple of punches. I have the leaf punch, as well as the, let me look at what it is, Delightful Tag Topper Punch. And I need to start putting some labels down so I know exactly what I'm talking about. We have the Daffodil Delight Ruched Ribbon. This is a really nice bright colour. Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And then I've got some stamping blends that we're going to colour in with. We have the Colour Lifter, the combo of Petal Pink, combo Smoky Slate, and then the dark of both Granny Apple Green and Calypso Coral. So those ones are what we're colouring in with. And to make our little treat holder, we're using what's this one from? Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. So that's all I could find quickly that had a really good Easter theme. Have I got any chocolates left to put inside? You know what, Marion? I have two. And Dana came down and she ate all those other ones. So I had to grab a couple out, and I said, you can't have these ones. But that's amazing. So I've got two in this one and two in to put in tonight's. And she did come down today and she said, you don't need both. So someone needs some chocolate. We're also using some Pear Pizzazz cardstock, and I've got it's just the regular Whisper White. You could use the thick Whisper White because we're using the Stampin' Blends, but the thin regular one will do just as well. So I'm going to bring the Stampin' Trimmer in, and to make this little treat holder, now all the measurements and supplies will be found over on my YouTube channel tomorrow. Sympathy eating. Oh, this happened before that, Marion. She's just like a father. She likes the chocolate. So this actually measures 4 by 5 7/8, and on the 4-inch side, we're going to score at 1 inch and 3 inches. And then we're going to turn it over to the 5 7/8, and we're going to score at 2 1/4 and 3 5/8. Okay. How's everyone's week been? I've had a little bit of a hard week, I think. And sometimes you have some bad weeks every now and again. I'm just going to fold and burnish on those score lines. And I will admit, this is going to be really hard to see. So I'm going to fold these two together. And we have the score line here. We're going to meet this score line over to our edge. And as this is probably the worst designer series paper to try and do this on because it's really hard to see. And I'm just going to fold down on those score lines. So once again, I'm putting my finger just on the score line edge and bringing the edge of that cardstock to that edge as well. And that gives us that look there. And we're going to do the same for the other side. Sylvia's finding lockdown over here really difficult. I agree, Sylvia, and I think Australia's really gotten quite tough. They're finding people, so, which is great. I absolutely love that they're doing that, because I think it's the only way to stop people from going out. But it's like that, you know, when you think, oh, I'm going to go on a diet and I'm not going to eat anything bad, and then you want to eat everything bad. That's what it's like for me. I can't go out anywhere. I'm told that I can't go anywhere, and that's when I want to go out. So, yeah, I'll be right. I'm a homebody anyway, so it shouldn't really worry me. So by doing those 2 or 4 fold lines, what it actually does is it creates that little box. Isn't that cute? And that's going to hold our Easter eggs. So I'm going to bring the Delightful Tag Topper in, and we're just going to punch both ends. Jeanette says, really great apart from losing some filling out of one of the double teeth. Dentist not open until... Oh my goodness, Jeanette, that's bad. Is there no emergency dentist open? Surely there must be an emergency dentist open, because you don't want to be in pain, and the longer you leave some dental things, the worse it gets. That's terrible. I hope you're not in too much pain. Okay, so we've done our 2 edges. I'm going to open this all up, and once again it's going to be really hard to show you, but you can see that's our score line here. So I'm going to pop some liquid glue just on these corners, so not touching that little rectangle. No, sorry, triangle. It's not a rectangle, it's a triangle just here. We're leaving the glue away from that piece. I didn't realise all the dentists had closed. Hopefully, I've heard we've got a podiatrist that lives in this town, and she's going back to work really soon. So maybe the dentists and those are going to be open again soon. So I'm just going to close this up, and that will adhere all those edges together. So cute. And I'm just going to pop my fingers in there as well. Okay, so I can stick my 2 little eggs in. And while I'm here, let's bring that ribbon in and we'll just do that closure. So I know it's a little bit close to Easter. We've got Good Friday tomorrow. But these would just make a little gift if you needed to pop together a little gift. So I'm going to fumble and do a nice little bow. And I've kept it on the roll. Makes it a little bit easier for me. So what's everyone missing the most about being on lockdown? Oh, thanks, Karen. It is a cute little one. Enough to fit a couple of eggs in. I think for me, what I'm missing the most is probably just going out for tea, because I am a bit of a homebody. I'm not a shopper, so missing out on shopping does not worry me in the slightest. So I've learnt I actually keep my ribbon with a pin in it, and I've learnt to do that straight away because I actually dropped one on the floor the other day and our dogs come in, and I'm worried that our German Shepherd puppy is going to swallow a pin one day. So I'll pop that away. So let's bring in the pear pizzazz, and we're just going to use that leaf punch and punch 2. Sandy misses just getting out. Mary misses shopping. Jeanette, same as Marion. You can always online shop. We have the post office here as well as the general store, and I notice we've got a lot more people purchasing online. And we've had a lot more parcels. So now I didn't with this one fold up the little leaves, but let's do that just to give a little bit extra dimension. Pam says her life is the same as usual. You don't go out anyway. Well, that's good. So you're not getting any more craft done than you normally get done. Sylvia can't even online shop. Well, that makes it very hard. Well, I did see that Stamping Up were not shipping to New Zealand, Sylvia, but have they just lifted that? I thought that they'd just lifted it just this week. Because I don't know how I'd go not having enough supplies of Stamping Up things. Always have to keep buying. So I've got my Whisper white piece, and I'm just going to bring in the Memento Tuxedo black ink and that little bunny stamp. Karen misses visiting and card making with friends. Married would never have any money. You're probably right, you wouldn't. Okay, so I'm going to use the light and dark smoky slate. I'm going to go in with the dark first, and just on the mummy rabbit, I'm just going to create those little bits of shadows on the edges there. I think that's good. And I'm going to go in and colour in with the light. Nothing coming from Stamping Up. It's not essential. Not essential for who? I think it's definitely essential just for mental health. I craft a lot anyway, but I'd hate to not be able to craft. My family has a mantra for me, and it's craft is life. So pretty much. So I'm going to go in with the dark petal pink. I'm going to go with that one, and I just want to do his ears and around where the whiskers are. And I don't know whether that'll show up on the camera, those little pink areas there, but it looks really sweet. I'm just going to colour in a bit more of the grey on the inside of his ears, or her ears, because it'll be a mummy. And then I'm going to go in with the light again and just create a little bit of shadows on the baby here. And then we're going to go in with the colour lifter. And it just gives it a little bit of grey without leaving it completely white, if that makes sense. Sorry, that's jigging the camera a lot, sorry. I'm going to do the same thing with the light petal pink, just for the inside of the ears and around the whiskers. I absolutely love using the stamping blends. I'm not much of a fussy person, but I love the colouring. I'm just going to quickly fussy cut this one out. Karen uses Zoom. I will admit, I did download Zoom, but I haven't used it. I believe it's really good for lots of people. So you can actually have quite a few people on it. Is that right, Karen? I know a lot of Stampin' Up demonstrators use Zoom for their team meetings and that sort of thing. I'm a bit of a technology unsavvy person, so it does take me quite a while to get used to doing different things. And I don't have a huge team, so I don't need to do anything too fancy. Okay, so that one is all cut out. I'm going to bring some glue dots in and just stick the leaves behind it. Oh good, Marion's arrived on Wednesday. I swear you get your orders super fast. You must be a special customer. It is easy and you can have lots of people. I'll have to look into it, Karen. Yeah. Because it'd be nice to craft with a lot of people and see what they're crafting with as well. That would be fun. Okay, so I'm going to stick some dimensionals on the back of this one. Been creating a few things in the last week, and I think I've gone through a couple of packets of the dimensionals. I was watching Wendy Cranford, and if you guys don't watch Wendy, she's an American demonstrator. She's awesome. Very funny. She does a lot of chit-chatting, and her projects are really cute as well. But she was doing a project today on her Facebook Live, and she used heaps of dimensionals, and I didn't feel bad about how many I use, because she had a few on there, and that's probably the same amount that I would have used. So there we have it. Pretty quick project for tonight. Isn't that sweet? And I'm sure you could probably fit a couple more Easter eggs in there if you really wanted to. Hi Judith, thanks for popping in. They know the mama frown. Yes they do. I'm surprised that I still have those two, to be honest. Or the 4 of the eggs. Anyway, all good. Yeah, so hopefully everyone has a really great Easter. Stay safe, stay at home, and I don't think we're going to be doing too much. I think it'll be watching movies, and I'm definitely going to be crafting. I've got a few videos to shoot for next month's tutorials, so that'll be fun. And I'll work on the ornate garden cards and projects for you as well, and I'll get back to you about those, because that'll be a lot of fun joining in with you. Yeah, so I'll be back next Thursday as well, just for the Facebook Live. So have a great Easter, stay safe, and yeah, have a wonderful time. All right, good night.